Is hopefully on. Camera is not around yet. Oh boys. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the live news stream. We don't seem to be doing that anyway. I don't totally understand that one yet. Oh, come on now. This camera is not doing what it's supposed to do. I don't know what the matter is. Jumping all over the place. Huh? That's not too bad. I think I better quit there. Okay. Richard's got a phone. Where are you? People keep disappearing.
They come and they go.
Those are scissors?
Yep. Oh, they're picking just one. That will be great.
No, that's what I thought. Get those out of here. Here. I don't know where you should put the pinking chairs, but let's get them out of where they are because we're going to put down a new piece of flooring over there for Bailey, who's taken to sleeping in that couch over there, and you better get it slid underneath the couch. You're pretty good too. You know, so that overhang. Yeah. The whole way. It sticks to the floor, so as long as it's clean underneath the floor to begin with, then it just stay that way. Okay. We'll open these now.
I got it.
That's all right. I don't mind.
No, I don't know why I have it.
On my little stool.
Why is it covered actually with a?
Because it was a tablecloth. Oh, we had dinner there.
Oh, lovely. All right. Yeah.
Look, okay. Well, that would be good right here. Would be very nice. That's sort of right up here. I put things on it. That's this thing. Okay. Then here's your person. Home. There you go. Try that. Oh my. With gratitude and appreciation. In awe of your entire organization, thanks to all your staff and volunteers. Terry Coleman of Calhoun, Louisiana. Small contribution to the appreciation dinner. Well, that's good. Okay. You can have that one too. I lost the bucket. Where's the bucket? Where's the bucket? Oh, boy. There it is. Okay. Put the whole over there. Okay, next one. Jan. one's from Jan. Uh-oh, I got in trouble. I did the wrong thing. I cut it in half. Oh, there's the dollar for the fun time. This was mailed on the 21st. Cold, snowy day. Supposed to get 2 to 4 inches. I don't want to even talk about that part. Not ready for the cold weather. Along with my usual fruit pickers, you'll find a check for $50 for 2 calendars. Okay. I'll look for that. Maybe. We'll find it, believe me. I'll work on it. Yes, it is. Not in there. Check will make it not in there. There it is. I found it. It was stuck in the poo pickers. So now we need 2 calendars, and we had a red envelope going.
Yeah.
Is there a red envelope?
There is.
Calendars.
Calendars.
Okay, well, is her address on that? Her address is not on here. Is her address on the envelope?
Yes.
Good. Put write 2 calendars on that thing and put it in the envelope. In the calendar ordering place. Oh, whoa, okay. Well, we just have to go. Well, I suppose that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Go back only as far as the sofa.
Okay.
Okay, we have here Susie Yates. Thank you for all you do. I've enjoyed watching. Since day one. Please continue the great work. Would like to order a calendar, a chicken brick, and some fun. Susie Yates. Okay. So we're going to have to get a calendar. Okay, so you could have the order for the calendar. And that'll go in that bucket. And then this is the chicken brick, which I can put in this other drawer here. I'll just put a 1 on it. And then that could go in the fun, or miscellaneous fund. And this has got to go in the chicken brick department. There we go. And we go onward. Gimme Brasso. Okay. Dear Carly, I don't know if you realize what a difficult time I am having right now. When I am shopping, there are things that just want to hop in my cart and be sent to crazy acres. Oh my, like fluffies and people treats. I'm honoring your request and sending the postage money instead this time. Just so you know, I can feel the relapse coming on. You'll probably receive future packs from me. Chicken bricks has always come first, and I have a question about bricks. When we fill up the chicken brick board, there's a purple egg drop board. What happens if we fill the purple egg drop board? You will not fill up this purple egg drop board. Do we get a golden egg? Would that be nice, challenge to the CP? Thanks to you and everyone at Crazy Acres for the incredible job you're doing and all your greater names. Mimi. Gimme. Oh, like Mimi with a G, so it's Gimme. I'm glad she explained that. I wondered what that was. You better do it every single time, though, because my memory's so bad. I can't remember. Okay, so that was. Okay, so she wants chicken bricks. So I will put that in the chicken breast department. And that's Jimmy, and she's from Tacoma, Washington. Oh, boys. What are we having for supper? Does anybody know?
Was it when Richie came over you were going to decide?
Well, yeah. Well, but plus we tried, I had to figure out how many people were going to be here and stuff like that. We're just not quite used to that sort of thing. Letter of explanation. Oh my. Oh my, what do we got going here? Oh. This is an applicant. Oh my. I'll have to read that at my leisure. You want to put that in the far drawer? Actually, that goes with it.
How are you?
Oh, he's back. He made it.
I had to pick the dogs on the way up.
Oh, I see. Okay. Mic is on, so behave yourself. Service dog calendar order form. Okay. Well, isn't that fun? We have an actual order form. Isn't that exciting?
Great order.
Somebody was making those up. Oh, that's okay. Richard, you're on camera. Do you know that?
It's my pleasure. Wait a minute.
They were asking for you.
Right. We'll get in trouble. Never eating again. Oh my. It's Thanksgiving. Overindulgence. A lot. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for the... Huh. Hope everyone in Service Dog has a great Thanksgiving and many others. I and many others will be watching. Thanks for teaching us life with the name and allowing us to learn new things every day. I bought 2 bricks. Here's $10 for the fun and $20 for the dinner in January. Tell Richard hi. Hi, Richard.
Hi.
Here you go. This is Avis from Ohio.
Hi, Avis.
Huh. Okay. And this was for 2 bricks. 2 bricks, okay. It's got to have a 2 on it. And then it goes in this drawer over here. Ugh. That was the tablecloth from last night.
Oh, this is right here?
That's right, the puppy bread. That puppy's bread now. That's okay. Did you have a nice nap?
You know, I didn't sleep.
I didn't either. Here we got somebody here. Who's that? You want to read that one out loud?
It is from Victoria.
Victoria, I got it here.
Wow.
She's got the nicest handwriting. She gets the handwriting award of the day.
Yes.
Doesn't she? Look at
Wow.
this. Yeah. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. Wishing all a divine meal and excellent company. School pickers and fun enclosed. Best regards, Victoria Cloud from Texas. Look at that handwriting. You know, to hold that up in front of the camera, just, I mean, that's really going something.
Devin. He's that man or what?
Handwriting. Wow. That's going something. I don't have any more.
That is the mail.
That's it. This thing I got a long time ago. It's a picture of two animals on a rock looking at the ark floating away, saying, "Oh crap, was that today?" This is one of my very favorite things to stick under my desk thing over here. I cleaned my desk the other day and almost threw it out, but I didn't mean to. So that goes back there. I don't have any boxes open. Nothing.
What? That's it?
No boxes. Well, I got the question.
No, the left. I
didn't get it. I got that.
Everybody's taking the time off.
I'm off. I told them not to send me stuff. Well, they're not. They are sending money. Good. Remember I told them to send the postage?
Yeah.
But a couple people sending postage.
I want everybody to know that you come up here.
Yeah.
And if you have a washer dryer, you got a nice chair to sit on.
In the
on this bench.
fireplace?
In a fireplace, and they treat you like a king. It's great.
Oh, wonderful. I'm already struggling over what we're having to do. Oh, boy.
All right, Richard, everybody's happy to see you.
Good, I'm glad you're here.
Regina, everybody's happy to see you. Colleen, did you find your shirts yet?
No.
Oh, wow, that's goldy. It's really.
Upstairs, do I have any clothes to wear? Ah, 4 shirts. Put them in the wrong bag. I don't know. I haven't found them yet. I think Goldie took them.
I think so.
I have upstairs. I have a lot of shirts upstairs.
Oh, okay.
So I just took a couple more.
Oh.
They came off the top of the place. Yes.
A round of applause to you for the washer and dryer.
Oh, thank you again. It's my pleasure.
Yes, I volunteer here. I'm Linda. Richard.
I knew it. You take over the whole thing. What's a question for him?
All right. Please tell Richard I gave his washer and dryer a good workout during the 6 days I volunteered at SDP. They are wonderful. Thank you for making life so much easier for the washer women. And that's from Puppy Love.
My pleasure.
We used to have to go all the way down to the laundry of the barn, and then they drag them back in these tubs. With ropes through the handle and drag them back up the hill, you know? It's a great thing.
I go sitting down to the washer dryer. They have now a shoe. So everybody can just throw it out.
Stand up here and
Except for the washer dryer and
wonderful.
I didn't use this cold weather.
oh my. This morning was 27. I guess I can't get water loss. So,
Where were you born?
I was born in Winthrop.
Winthrop.
I didn't live there. Mattapan.
Colleen, here is John saying there's a flat envelope that was delivered at noon today. It has raffle money inside.
Oh, wait.
Raffle
Yes,
money
that,
inside.
give you money?
Oh, that was Megan.
Megan
She brought,
gave me-
no, she
that's
brought
not a-
lemonade money.
That's not a flat.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
That's not flat.
That's fantastic.
You want to tell people about that?
This was a bunch of kids started a lemonade stand, and this is their profit from the lemonade stand. It's over $100, I bet. That's a good idea. Bunch of young kids. It's not in law.
Yeah. I think Dawn, was it UPS or Federal Express? Avis from Ohio. Avis from Ohio. You put her envelope in for bricks. She already bought her bricks. The money was for the dinner and the fun fund.
Oh, okay.
So you can take her.
Everybody wants
I tell you, can't do anything.
How's Bailey?
Bailey's okay. She did not want to get up today to get the BASKET. That's when I took it out again because she told me.
Thank you. Well, Bailey ate and she went outside, right?
She stood up walking.
Yeah.
When she got up off that other sofa, there was not the blue thing on the floor. So she did take a bit of a slip, so I didn't want to ask her to get up.
She's looking at it. She knows you're talking
Oh,
about
she knows. Bailey, are you a good girl? She's good. Very good.
They want to see Maeve on camera.
Maeve was a pain in the neck.
Maeve's tough. Maeve's tough.
She's gotten to be tough. Without her siblings around. She's quieted down a little bit this afternoon, but it's very difficult to take a dog out of a group and put him back in. It's tough.
Well, you had to talk to the dog, and the dog.
I had a small talk with the dog, who then tried to eat my food, so I was very unhappy about that. Hey, it's on camera. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Little Miss Piranha.
Miss Piranha. Boy, that was close. She bit me twice. She didn't bite me the third time, but she bit me twice.
Have you met Washer and Dryer the puppies?
No. But I haven't been out. No, I haven't been out there.
He met Spinner. Spinner was in the house today.
I think the remarkable thing is you got how many pups in a period of time?
Well, we had 32 pups total.
32 pups. And now you come up and I haven't seen any of them. And most of the people here, they're all little pups that go to 5 months old, 4 months old, and they all look the same. But everybody knows the different names of the different pups.
Not everybody.
Well, the majority.
No, the young kids do.
Oh, okay.
Laura knows them all. Devin
Katie knows them all.
Katie knows them all.
Yeah.
Devin, you don't know them all.
Oh, I see.
You know all the puppies?
Yeah, the Minions is still tough.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Minions. You'll meet them.
Whoever they are, right. We'll give you a bucket instead of the
Yeah.
Homework.
So Blue Penguin says that they loved your daily doggy on Saturday. I don't know, was that when you forgot on? Yes, the GE people were here on Saturday, and there was no DD, and we kept waiting and waiting, and then you finally wrote it, and it was I forgot. That was really good, actually. What's going on with Walter?
I don't know. I'm going to look the back end up.
Yeah. They want a Walter report? Is he all right?
Walter report. Walter ran a temperature of 105 plus. That's getting up there. That's not a good thing. So George put him on doxycycline, and also suggested that she give him some Duramax. Duramax is kind of like an aspirin, a painkiller that cuts the temperature. And within 4 hours, his temperature was down to 101.
Oh, good.
But we don't know whether it's because of the Duramax or the doxycycline or whatever. So George suggested we stop giving him the Duramax, which is a painkiller, and see what happened next. And last I knew, the dog was fine, the temperature was down, he's running out of eating, etc. That's all I know. Why he spiked the temperature, I don't know.
All right, you need to move because the lantern is in the way. You have to scoot over.
The lantern.
Yeah, they need to see more of you. So that red lantern, so you have to get. You would like to sit here, or
that chair doesn't move. Go ahead, keep on.
yeah, keep scooching. You can scooch. Go ahead.
Pushing. Go ahead, give him a show.
How's that good?
You gotta give him a big show.
There
There you go. There you go.
You know what I think after this session, we should have a little meeting and figure out how do you fill blank space in when you don't have anything to open. And you don't have any talk. Yes, but it becomes difficult to make up things because you do something that becomes much easier to us. But it's never happened. When's the last time you've had nothing to talk about? No packages to open, no envelopes, no.
I haven't had nothing to talk about yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't notice you were having any.
No, I thought there was a lull, and I was just figuring how we could get.
I didn't notice the lull yet.
Okay.
The lull is me reading the question.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
No, the lull I'm a little upset about is the package, the envelope, the flat envelope we got that we haven't gotten yet.
Yeah.
We have to check the other mailbox again, make sure it's not down there.
Yeah. They're looking for Maeve. Regina is holding Maeve.
She's on the rock.
Oh, no. Now you're going to move back this way so they can see her.
Okay, move back this way.
So now they can see Richard. All right, we're good. Devin, you want to move in so they can see you?
David's stand there, right?
No problem.
Uh-oh, now you lost your wheel.
I got it.
All right. Do the pups develop freckles as they age, or do they just not show up on the camera when they're very small?
No, there's freckles and there's no freckles. Now, the Great Dane Society of God knows where frowns on freckles. So a dog without freckles is far more attractive than a dog with freckles.
Really, Spinner is just adorable with his freckles.
I know.
Oh.
Well, then, then he'll tell you that this is a show dog because he doesn't have any freckles. It looks just like the other one that's got the freckles. Color doesn't make all that much difference, guys. They've been doing that for years. Sometimes you just see it.
Okay, so.
As a matter of fact, before we go any further on the show dog,
Okay.
the coloring of the Great Dane on the left-hand side is more critical than the right-hand side because that's the show side. They go around the ring. So that if you have a dog with perfect markings on the left-hand side, it's far more expensive than the one that's got the screwed up right hand or whatever.
That's interesting.
Isn't that interesting? So when they say, oh, this is a show quality dog, they may be only concerned with, the fact that it has a spot or something. I don't know. It's terrible. See, I don't think that's the right way to breed dogs. I really don't. You're not doing the dogs any favors. You want to breed a strong, healthy dog. That can stand on its hind legs and eat its breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Which is what ours do.
Okay, so how many current applicants does SDP have for Great Danes? This is the binder with the inquiry letters for Great Danes. This is just the past 8 months. Yeah. So this is, can you see the how wide it is.
That's not the applicant's file.
This is not the applicant file. The applicant binder is totally different.
Yeah, this is the people that are asking if maybe that we might be able to help them. And we have to figure out whether we can, whether they've gotten a diagnosis that was something we could deal with. I mean, there was a guy in here, yesterday, that had sleep apnea and wanted a Great Dane because he had sleep apnea. Were you here? No. Unbelievable. What a Great Dane. What about a Great Dane? Because he had sleep apnea. And he had a handicap sticker on his car and everything because of his sleep apnea.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what his CPAP machine is for.
Sleep apnea or like narcolepsy?
Huh?
If you're like
Sleep apnea?
that doesn't
They
make
aren't
sense.
quite the same as narcolepsy.
Well, I was wondering, was it sleep apnea or was it like, I don't know, it seemed maybe narcolepsy for the stickers, but why would you get sleep apnea?
Why would
would
you
you
drive
need
if
sleep?
you have narcolepsy? Why would you drive if you have narcolepsy?
That's true.
We had one. Yeah. We had an applicant that had a narcolepsy with his diagnosis, and he checked off, yes, I drive.
Well, aren't there like different kind of orders? Yeah.
No.
Wow.
So, not everybody who applies for a dog is qualified to have a dog.
Having a license is a privilege, not a right.
Yes.
What is the puppy tummy report? I assume they're talking about Spinner.
Nobody's been throwing up all day, have they? What's the
No,
vomit
Spinner
report?
was good. And it's actually
Any
back
vomit
with
report? Vomit?
Not to my knowledge.
No vomit.
no vomit today, and is back with his buddy.
And Katie went down and sat with him while he got introduced back into the crowd.
She did that with Neko as well. Today.
You don't just take one out and then throw it back. Did you hear that story? You just don't do it.
I had to stay down there for like 10 minutes to make sure. Yeah. The only problem was he was the one that was causing the trouble.
Could be. Because they're scared.
Yeah.
So let me bite you first. I mean, there's a lot of things you can equate to human performance.
Richard, how long are you staying here?
Until Monday.
Richard, would you like to challenge anybody to a contest again?
Watch it.
Before I left, my accountant said to keep my hands in my pocket, keep my mouth shut, and don't volunteer for anything. And I got an email back from the boss, and she says, I'm not going to kill him. Is that what you said?
I don't know.
You saw the AKC interview, right?
Yes. It's difficult.
Why was Neko in the house? Grace?
Neko was in the, I'll tell you.
Oh, all right, Harley.
Neko was in the house because everybody has been telling me that Neko is dead. And I wanted to make my own opinion. And it's like a rumor that got going around here. And I had never been convinced of it. Certainly she's done enough fuss on it so that I wouldn't pick her out of the crowd as being deaf. But when I got her in here, she's not deaf. She could hear you rattle cookies. She could hear, to start with, could not hear me say puff, 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 because she didn't know what that was. That was because she is inclined to sit off by herself a little bit, and when she did, everybody assumed she's deaf, so they didn't bother calling her. So she didn't know what that meant. But before she'd been in here for about an hour, I had her respond. Puff, puff, puff.
You also were teaching her the yuppie puppy.
Well, that was a different story. That has nothing to do with hearing.
Yeah, no, but I mean, she's smart.
Oh, she's smart. A lot of deaf dogs. And Ryan's very smart. And it's not. There's not a deaf and dumb thing. That's showing your age. I used to say that as we were kids, right? There's not that. Dumb does not go with deaf.
Okay, John's saying that UPS confirmed that the flat cardboard envelope was delivered today. Do you feel like going for a ride in the golf cart down the bottom of the hill? Good? Richard,
Yes.
Have you told anybody about your visits to SDP since you've been here? Anybody not here?
Oh, yes. Most people that I know, they don't have a figure. And I had such a joyous time that this young lady had let me back. She told me she had to come back, and she told me different times. And I thought, there's a family feeling here. There's a family that the dog is bringing out sensitivity. Everybody is in love with the dogs. Everybody's in a very, very nice, fine mood. And it's a kind of a family. Volunteers, people who pay, and everybody. You just have a very, very close feeling when you meet these people. And it kind of stuck with me. So I said, okay, how about Thanksgiving? And she says, get on a plane. So that's what I did. Thank you.
No, that was very well said. Thank you. Very nice.
I have a question.
So,
No, it's an easy one. I think if you must have talked about it. Out of every litter, or right now you have 3 litters, 4, what percentage will become therapy dogs, or what percentage will not make it, but they'll make just great dogs for someone to have?
okay, first of all, what percentage would become service dogs?
Service dogs, thank you.
Yeah, service dogs and therapy dogs are 2 different things.
Right.
Our percentage as service dogs is about 75%, which is extremely high. We raise all our puppies here, as you know. People take them overnight once in a while. We have a very, kind of strict way of raising them. I don't want to get in a position of trying to train trainers, trying to train puppy raisers. I don't think you can. I think people who are responsible for training a dog have to have a certain timing, a certain sensitivity to the way the dog is thinking. And not everybody has it. And I don't think you can teach it. I've had kids come in here, like Devlin and Laura, those are as good trainers as Megan and, the others.
They're fantastic.
They're fantastic. But they've got the right touch. They both think like the dog. So for me to try and train 30 puppy raisers and send all these puppies off to somebody else, there'd be no fun either. There'd be no puppies either. So we like to keep them here and kind of have our own way of starting in with the puppies with the spoon feeding, and then we break them into smaller groups, and on we go.
And out of that group, how many advanced that are placed with people?
And 75% of 30
Oh,
dogs.
75, okay, 75%.
30 dogs, 21.
Okay. And then what happens to the ones who don't qualify for that?
They will be fabulous failures, we call them. They will go with volunteers. Or there can be people who don't need a service dog but might need a post-traumatic stress dog and something of that sort. Dogs that don't, because they have the service dog rating, then they have public access and you can get on an airplane and they just have to figure out where to put you. We don't give a service dog rating to the ones that are going out as fabulous failures.
You know what? Fabulous failures. Failures is the word you use.
Oh, perfect pets.
Perfect pet?
Perfect pets.
Okay. It's kind of rubbing the wheels.
Oh, we certainly don't want to do that then. So perfect pet.
Yeah. I mean, a kid doesn't graduate out of school and he's a failure. I'm not so sure that's correct. But go ahead.
Can I just interrupt one moment? Is there any way possible to move that mic so it's closer to you so they can hear you and Richard?
It doesn't move too well.
It doesn't? Okay.
No, it's headed down here a little bit. But the cord is about, we can't.
All right, that's it. Okay. How is Gussie doing being separated from Maeve? Gussie's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna love it on her. She's happy. She went to the door like, let's go.
Gussie too? Yeah, she's just a happy girl. And Scarlett and Misha are here too as well, right? Yeah, they're here too.
There are days when we have about 15 of our volunteers and family friends or whatever parked here along with our own dogs. Pam comes with 3. Megan comes with 3.
Yeah.
Scarlett and Alicia are here now.
Yeah.
And Duffy and this one. So there's another
Yeah.
4. You start adding them up, but there's a lot of kennel space taken up. The people who work here are volunteer here. This is Lon.
See a box or mine.
Yours is
They saw Janine on Lincoln today. How is Janine feeling?
She says her back is okay. She's going to try and ride Thanksgiving Day. I said, why don't you just hilltop? Hilltop is when all these other people jumping these monstrous fences, big solid stone walls and things. I said, why don't you hilltop, which means go round the jump? Because all the jumps have a space to go round.
Oh.
So she could just hilltop. I said, no, I'm just going to jump if she goes. Oh. Okay, go ahead. She's a girl. I can't do anything about it.
Kelly, do you jump? You have a horse, right?
I used to jump. I don't jump anymore. No, I do more. I just do pleasure riding, and if I show, I do color breed classes. So I have other stuff. Yeah.
Color bee. Color?
Color breed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I used to jump maybe 10 years ago, but.
You get old, you don't bounce.
Exactly.
You don't bounce.
I want to go high.
Yeah. Janine just found that
She's
out.
already up so high on that.
She fell off in the process of just running in a straight line.
Yeah.
Well, the horse made a right-hand turn. There was no fence involved. So, no jumping there. Anyway.
Thank you, Toria. Oh, Luke Penguin has a very important question. What is dessert?
Dessert will have whipped cream on it tonight.
Oh,
right.
I just
got one of the
did.
whipped cream things next.
So Colleen and Richard worked for about an hour on the whipped cream cartridges. How did you do?
Got one of them working.
One works and one doesn't. And it isn't any, Einstein kind of a project. Either it works or why it doesn't work.
Hey, let's give everybody a big hand. Thank you. At the end of the driveway. Not and the fold. Okay. Express. Right. They waive the signature requirement. Extremely urgent and all that sort of thing. Okay. All right. Someday I'm going to clean that drawer out. Not going to be today. I know you're all waiting there. I'll get to this eventually. You don't want to rush these things. Okay. Right again.
No, there's not a fire outside. It's the fireplace. Yeah, you can see the reflection.
And you're going to see that from now till next July.
And it works really well.
It is nice.
It's very warm.
I like it.
Boy, you're going to have a hell of a time Christmas opening up gifts.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
There's nothing in that.
Your head's a little better. As long as I can see my
Yeah. Where's the stuff here? A piece of cardboard there. What am I
Piece
supposed
of
to have?
paper by your foot. Was that?
Paper by my foot.
See it right there?
Envelope. Piece of the envelope.
Oh, that.
That was a letter from somebody else.
Okay.
This looks like maybe it's got stuff in it. I thought it was going to be for me to mail something to them, but I guess it's not.
While we're waiting for you, what is the load up command me.
Load up. Probably get in the car. I just tell him to get in the car. These fancy words I can't remember. Well, I'm not having a good time. Somebody just did this to me just to see what I do next.
That's Dawn who did this to you.
Who did it?
Dawn.
Dawn did it?
I think she said it's from her.
She's creative. She's very creative. Look out for her. Oh, there we go. I can get in there. Okay. Carly and all of Service Dogs. The kids and I just want to say thank you for all that you do for so many. Please use this for where it is needed most. Team Bella and George shirt raffle was great. We earned $150. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Dawn and the Stedman kids.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh.
$150.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to hold up in the camera?
Yes. She's so creative. She just makes you feel inferior. You know that? She's knocking down every time you got.
Yeah, well, look to your right. Talk about creative.
Well, I know.
These creative people.
I know. It's very discouraging sometimes. But this one, she does things like, I had to go through 3 envelopes here to get at this. Anyway, that's very nice.
Richard,
Walking down the driveway for it.
you may or may not want to answer this. Are you retired? You look like an accomplished author or a movie star.
Oh my, that's
Oh.
go for it.
Whoa.
I'm going to stay here a long time. I am retired, and the others are no. No.
No and no?
Was a movie star? No.
Well, how about not yet?
Not yet. Would you like to be one?
Okay. Yes. I think I would like to do something with the dog. How does that sound? Do a commercial with the dog.
You can still write a story.
Huh?
You can still write a story.
Right. True.
Probably by the end of the week you can probably.
Do you know, Richard, do you know the story about me? Who's in Regina's arms?
No. Do I stop it?
Tell me.
This is the dog that it took us 2 hours to get her breathing.
Oh, okay, yes. Now, how's it doing now?
Looks fine.
Right.
But Jesus Christ, I'm stuck there. Except for, she was aggressive when she first came back. I've never, I never had to go 2 hours to get a dog breathing. So I don't know what symptoms I'm looking for. The only thing I've seen peculiar right now was she was bonkers when she was in there for having been returned to the group. But then again, that could be normal. So I don't know. I'm looking for things like seizures or, what would you have with a human that went, without oxygen for a while? She never turned blue, so she was still pink. She had her heart going. We breathe at her every once in a while.
It was funny. I happened to be on for whatever reason, because I don't go on every day. I try to go on every day to see what's going on. And I happened to be watching it when you were working on a dog. And then there was a young girl right next to you that when you got tired, she took over and did it. And then you never said it, and I never knew what the problem was. But now, being here and explaining it and seeing the dog, it's remarkable.
Pretty dog.
Yes.
We had a hard time getting her going.
Well done.
They didn't stop.
Well, she was pink. Every once in a while, that's about all you get. It swung them. You know, you swing them to get the stuff out of their lungs, or wherever it's coming from. I did all that.
Scarlett and Walter and the Buppies have birthdays in the next few days. Are we going to celebrate?
Is it the 19th?
Nope.
We're not celebrating.
All right.
We already had chocolate cake.
We had chocolate cake, yeah.
Oh my word, did we have cake?
I'm watching, I'm sorry.
No, Dawn was just talking about how she triple
bag.
yeah. After watching Maeve grow, do you still think she's not service dog material?
She is not service dog material. I decided that when we had trouble right at the beginning. Because you don't know whether somewhere down the line she's going to come up with narcolepsy or something foolish.
Okay, let's see. Everybody's thanking Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. I think the backstory on Dawn's raffle is that the kids asked her if she would raffle off her new Bella and George t-shirt as a fundraiser. So that's what she did. And they raised $150.
Okay.
See, she's one that I'm going to send one of these discs to. We're going to try it on the silent auction deal. When you set up the computer running with a disc, and you have a couple pieces of display of ours I can give her, and she basically sells the chicken breast right there for $1 each or whatever, and all the money can go to her school.
That would be great.
That'd be great. She's going to try it, and Laura's going to try it.
Oh, good.
And there was somebody else that wants a third one.
Is it Steve's wife, Debbie? Maybe? No?
I don't
She's
know.
retired, though.
You better speak up again because I forgot.
You'll get 9 by tomorrow.
Dawn says, thank you, Grace, for getting the envelope. The raffle tickets were 25 cents each. Oh, wow. She did great.
She worked hard for that.
I know it. Then she does the darndest thing. The extra mile. That's what that woman's all about.
Oh, Richard. You're going to want to stay here forever.
Oh, my goodness.
As to the movie star comment earlier, the CPs think you are greater than any Academy Award winner from Hollywood.
There you go. I mean,
I can take that to the bank.
All right, you know.
Thank you very much.
patronage.
I didn't hear you. What you said?
Thank you, Mama. She answered about Walter. How do you match the dogs?
Match the dog to people?
I'm assuming with people.
Mostly I try and expose the people to the dogs and watch the dogs to see whether there's any kind of chemistry between the two. Which there certainly was with George and Bella. There were a whole bunch of dogs who wanted nothing to do with Bella. But George. I don't fight it. If I put somebody in the guest house with a dog and the dog runs out the back door, no, this is lost cause. And I've said many, many times, unless the dog finally, after a week, follows you down the driveway, you don't get it. If the dog doesn't bond to you and say, I really want to work with you, blah, 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 then no, you take the dog's word for it.
Yeah, because sometimes it's difficult because you as a person can fall in love with a certain dog, and that doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Betty, can you tell me where on 128 the accident is? Because I have to take 128 home. I guess there's a 4 to 6 hour backup on 128 due to an accident, she's saying.
Oh my God. I'm just glad you're not going to this.
Well, you have to go out and get dinner. Richard, do you have traditional Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving?
Yes. And that's what we're going to have here, I understand.
That's correct.
I think we're good. They're very impressed with how calm Maeve is. She's snoring.
She's snoring.
Pretty dog.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's like gaining weight like all the rest of them. She's a good size. I have a question. So on Thursday, Thanksgiving, there won't be any mail, but are you still going to do a 5 o'clock mail call or not?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have a question, but it's really for the other people to listen in. I'm just curious. I just mentioned this dog will not become going full level of being a therapy dog.
Very good.
Straight stuff. So when do you stop training it to be that?
You already gave her away.
Oh, so you've already, okay, good.
Yeah, she went home with her mother.
Okay.
The owner of the mother, one of the puppies. And so I said, you got one. Well, that was the end of that. That would save all the others.
And as you progress through with the other dogs, you see one that says, it's very good, but it just doesn't fit into your...
Doesn't match.
It doesn't match it. Does that stop training that dog and that dog moves into another area?
Well, they've been known to leave the property that day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Because they're usually the volunteers that take the ones that don't work out. And they know damn well that if they don't take it that day, they'll give it to somebody the next day. Once we decide something's out of here, it's got to go. Because we don't have time.
Richard, have you ever owned any pets?
Yes.
They were?
Dogs.
What kind?
One was a beagle and a shepherd. And one I bought for my daughter, and I can't remember, but it was a little fluffy dog that she picked out. And the shame is the dog disappeared. I lived in the hills, and the dog just disappeared. And we went to every main post we could find and with a picture of it. We went to every
How big a
place.
dog?
It was small, maybe it was 15, 16 pounds. And
You got big birds out there.
yeah, and we just figured that's basically what happened. So, and from that day on, she never wanted another dog or another pet. Because she says, it was so hard. The feeling is so strong, and all of a sudden the feeling leaves. And the bird, she says, she doesn't want to.
You give a dog a happy life, but it's over, it's over.
Yes.
But you have to have that. Because most people here, the dogs, you can outlive the dog. With a few notable exceptions.
Yeah, but it's easy said than done, I think. You have a dog, and you feel so good about the dog, and there's a great connection to the dog. And it's difficult to say, it's almost when somebody goes to a hospital at a certain age, and all of a sudden it's turnover. And they would love to be staying longer, but it's difficult to say goodbye. I just think I think what you're saying is great.
Well, what I don't want to have happen is I don't want some veterinarian to come along and say, you spent $10,000 on these pills, I can make your dog miserable for 6 months.
Oh, no. Listen, I like that on a human being. As I'm getting older, I would like to be able to, I would like to be able
Makes a
to
lot of sense.
pull a switch and say, goodbye, I've had it. One, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Richard, do you want one of service dogs to take with you?
Take with me? Yes. Oh, I'll just put it in my pocket and I'll just come on.
You want to know if you're interested in taking one as a pet?
I think I'm stuck with Boston.
Yeah, it's up to Bosley. All right. Someone says the accident is in Peabody, and someone says the accident is in Wellesley, and those two cities are nowhere near each other.
Too far apart.
So that's very scary if that's all traffic.
If it's not with traffic between the two, that's exactly.
Yeah, that makes me sad.
Well, this time isn't a normally traffic time. Anyhow.
Oh, if it's 4 hours, I am.
Oh, 4 hours. I didn't know this one.
Hi, Jerry. Everybody say hi to Jerry.
Grace, you get into that stuff so good. You're just right in there. I know
What?
Waving and taking the cues right on time.
Hi. All right, and no one asked you what's for dinner.
Well, we have salad and Caesar salad left from yesterday. There's probably spaghetti and meatballs, I would guess. There's some shrimp and funny spaghetti.
Really? That makes me nervous.
No. Yes, I forgot what they call it.
Is it Chinese?
That's not the lady I think you did. I was here last night, and I was here the second day. I'm all excited, and don't forget to do this summer. Slide out, and I say, we're going to go for lunch. So come on. I'm going to take you to a place where we drive down and go to McDonald's.
You did not.
Travel how many thousand
Shame
miles?
on you.
It never occurred to
And if I think of it, I pay.
Well, that was nice. But McDonald's? You couldn't at least take him to the diner?
Okay.
Grace, where did you take? I went and bought ice cream. Some people remember from some places.
Oh, yeah. It's right across. It's right across, not far from McDonald's.
Yeah, it's a little house.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called, they wrap the ice cream. Oh my God, have we got syrup to put on ice cream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Who sent that?
Mimi.
From Houston. Cases of butterscotch, blueberry, making all that. I mean, whatever. You have cases of it.
Well,
That's why the ice cream is good underneath it, right?
right. So everybody has to go on a diet after.
Right. That's what ice cream. This is where it's at.
Richard,
Yes.
where in California are you from, and have you ever met Lulu?
Yes, I met Lulu. Went for a walk with Lulu. And I live in Santa Monica, California.
You don't live very far from Explore, do you?
No. I walked down right near the pier in Santa Monica. And that's my therapy is I walk that back and forth every day. It's got another 2 miles or something.
That's nice.
Was Lulu behaving?
Yes, she did. It's funny, almost like there's an office which has several people in it. And there's a little funny bed that's up a little bit, and Lulu comes in. Just like sit in bed. Good. So I only did, and then I went out and coffee with to take Lulu for a walk. And then I just came back, so we sat and talked.
Well, I let Lulu walk there. She was perfectly behaved.
Yeah, well,
Just got off the airplane with her. How she's chasing squirrels or something. I don't know.
it's like
Courtney's record.
wait, it's like having a child, right?
Yeah.
You teach her all the things out here. Keep your hand on your lap. They don't do this, you don't do that, and all of a sudden, gets out of college and does something. And is that the same lady that was living in our house before she went to college?
As a service dog retires or passes, do the recipients work with new dogs? Do they get new dogs?
Yes. They go to the highest. They go to the front of the list. And typical of a situation was Bud.
Yes.
Bud. He's gonna be Bud 2.
Yes.
Had Indy?
Yes, Indy, yeah.
Indy developed lymphoma, some sort of cancer.
Yeah.
Some cancer. And he had to put her down to replace. And he he wrote this email to me. He never wanted to go through that again. Never wanted another dog and how horrible it was and stuff like that. 4 days later, I get an email that says I can't live without a Great Dane. So I gave him a 9-month-old puppy, Maroon, who's doing very well.
Yeah, Maroon.
He was a nice dog.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Grace. How would Grace feel about making a cardboard box playhouse for the guppies? What does that mean?
No, I'm going to put a no on
If
that.
Colleen, she wrote if Colleen approves.
No, Carly will say, Grace is not to spend her time decorating a box that they're going to chew apart. Just give them the damn box.
Cut a door in it.
Cut a door in it, baby. Yeah, that's about as far out as we go.
You know,
Maybe draw.
I have to say this. What touches you about this environment that I'm sitting in is everybody that is here. There's two young ladies that are in the other room that you can't see, and they're probably going to sleep here tonight watching their own puppy. Everybody does it from the goodness of their heart. It's not with their head. It's their heart that everything they do. They do it for the dog. Helping other people and wanting other people to become in their environment. I think it's just fantastic.
It really is. Thank you. It's well explored too, because this is kind of Charlie's vision to stay non-commercial.
Yes.
And we tried. You know, the farthest out we've ever gone is to put Purina on the back of the calendar. They really kind of deserve the back off. You know, special is just a tiny little Purina logo.
When you put the calendar on, so all these people can see this calendar, can you put the pictures on?
Well, it's supposed to be on now. I don't know.
It's on the SDP page.
It's on the page.
Oh, okay, good.
That's the bit where you go to our web and you click, Explore was here, and then the chicken, and then the doggy bag. I think is the way it used to be. Anybody guys know?
No. But you know all about this stuff.
That's good.
Huh?
Click it on it.
And just for a plug, is that what's the price of how much other
Calendars,
calendars?
$20, $5 shipping.
That's $25. And I haven't decided.
Unless you pick them up.
I've seen the pictures of health, but I don't know how they come up on the computer, but they are unbelievable.
They are terrific.
Yeah.
He's internationally known for everything.
It's a SDP holiday gift shop.
Okay, where are we going for dinner?
Well, where are we going? What kind of dinner would you
So
like?
far, leftovers hasn't done really a lot.
Hasn't done a lot. Okay.
Now we go in and have.
We go McDonald's.
Oh, there's the go. Right. Now, how about the people that are here? Is there food for them?
There's food around.
So why can't we bring some food in?
We just bring food back.
The farmlands too.
You just can't keep. There's enough food here for people. There's hamburgers.
Yeah, you
Get
guys
away
want to go
from
out.
Bailey. Bailey's hamburger.
Bailey's burger.
Oh, why? She had her brother.
She would stay in, but if she wants to go out for dinner,
Right.
What's tonight? Tuesday?
you can stay.
We could go out, and if you really would like to go out to
No,
dinner.
I'm gonna have just toast. Okay.
Oh,
Don't you worry about a thing. Always get some toast.
you can always eat your shoe.
No, wait, we'll put a little of the
You have
syrup
Texas
on it.
toast, her croutons.
Right, we'll put some toast and syrup on it, and we'll just make there's ice cream between the toast and the syrup.
No, one of them's got the ice cream. No.
The difference is, I don't think anybody knows. Be honest, what time do you sit down in the morning at the desk? 5 o'clock in the morning.
Not earlier.
Earlier.
Okay. And then you quit maybe 9:30 or something like that.
I would like to quit at 9 and then take the dogs to the fairgrounds and run around. Out loose. And I don't ever see that.
So giving up going to dinner, I can understand. Where do you leave that for? You know.
Grace,
Yeah.
did Ryan get to see Boo?
Yeah. We saw each other.
Did they know each other?
Sort of. Yeah. But I was in like in the middle again, so. Who jumped on my shoulder and then Ryan didn't like that idea.
Oh.
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 So, yeah,
You know, we could get some sandwiches and stuff.
How about is there Subway?
Oh.
No, there's a regular.
I don't listen. Well, no is that you don't like that, right?
Subway.
Well, I drive and see all I see is trees. I haven't seen too many of them lately.
There's a
I'm
sub
gonna get a hot
sandwich
dog
up
here.
there. There's a sub sandwich down here. It's got fried food.
I'm
Fried
gonna
rice.
all go to Costco for a hot dog. I mean, I don't know, what's here? I mean, there isn't a lot of
they ordered
places.
pizza.
There's pizza.
Richard, they're already telling you have to come to Dog Fest next year. Book it. September.
It's interesting.
It's not dark yet then.
It's a very interesting time.
I was here when, what was it called? When they had cooking hamburgers and
That was the city day.
that was what?
That's
Like
like
a
a
for city?
Oh, okay. With that. That's every
No,
month.
there's a Dog Fest is when all these camera people from all over the world come up here.
The ones who are calling you a movie star,
Oh my heavens.
they come here.
Then I'll be disappointed. I think
You have to practice.
I'll
Yeah.
just leave it alone.
We'll put you on the big chair and
Yeah,
people
next
can
to
take
the-
pictures with you. Yeah.
For 25 cents.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Listen, I'll hire them as my agents.
You can wear a movie star.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah.
You give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
I know.
He can practice his waves.
Have to make sure that there were certain ways so they.
Yeah, you can't show the videos like that.
Yeah, we can't sell you cheap for 25 cents. We at least
No,
have to do
I like the
50
buck.
cents.
Right.
Or a dollar, yeah.
$1.
Yeah.
That's what you should have during the fest.
Dunk me for $1.
Not me, but you should have six different things that is a fundraiser that's fun, like a carnival, but a nice. You know.
Well, you know what it is, and we argue
I
about
mean, I would pay $50 to see him dunk you. I mean, like that. It would be that quick. We could probably get 100, 150.
That's the contest.
How's that?
Yeah.
See that? I bet you they would bed that up a lot.
I'm not sure I like this idea.
Right. Listen, I'd have every dog.
Preheat the water.
I'd have every dog vote.
We argue about this every time we come into Dog Fest, though. Do we want things for them to do here, or are they come here to experience the place? My opinion is they come here to experience the place and not play parlor games.
Well, that's not a politics. That's a
Dunking Neighbors is probably
2 hour. No, but some fundraisers, I think it's just
well,
nothing
if
like
that was
taking.
the only fundraiser, fine. But
Now we're up to $1,000. It's the only one.
but the wheelchair race was a spur of the moment thing.
What was it?
The wheelchair race.
Last year.
There were 3 of
Oh,
us.
you didn't see the wheelchair race?
Oh my God. I was in one with Bentley,
Oh, okay.
and then Ethel, and Julia, they practiced ahead of time. And then there was Katie and a dog that she was pulled out of the closet. So the 3 of us lined up right underneath all these Purina bags or something, and started in. And Ethel ran pretty straight. Bentley didn't get going, but then all of a sudden he got going, and he just flew. And in the meantime, Katie, she got going crooked and fell over. And so Bentley left me to go see why she was on the floor. And Ethel went on straight ahead. The whole length of the parking lot.
Katie broke her finger.
Katie broke her finger. Yep. You had a good time. You had a good time. I just said I could just go through.
Some people like to feel enjoyed.
Yeah, that was spur of the moment. And then there's another one spur of the moment. The
Fashion show.
the fashion show was pretty much spur of the moment.
Now there's going to be every
I don't
It'll
know.
be a third. Oh, the fashion show? Oh, Dog Fest.
Oh, Dog Fest, this is my 3rd year.
Yeah.
Oh, as a grown
growing. Yep, we keep getting more attendees.
Everybody who doesn't,
International.
this you'll like. Everybody who doesn't come sends a spirit stick. Did you hear about those at all?
Yes, I saw those.
The spirit stick. And we had 200 spirit sticks.
I saw them all lined up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
We had spirit sticks. And then everybody walked them in and put them in front of the camera. In a great long line that Mark took pictures of with his drone. It was very good.
And how long is it for a weekend?
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Well, it's Saturday and Sunday, but it's happening that some of the CPs come in on Tuesday, Wednesday, or
really?
Thursday, and they stay and make, a week out of it, or.
People are in tears. They were so glad to be here.
I cried. The first time I cried was in that.
Yeah.
I can't understand it myself, but people are thrilled.
It's not an exaggeration. There have been people who have cried when they
They
hear.
cry when they arrive and they cry when they leave.
Yeah.
There's a family that's a very, that's a
It's crazy acres.
There's a very, very nice
Yeah.
job. It's very nice. It's a nice feeling that people get. Maybe they don't have a lot of the that they have stepped out of the real world into this fantasy of this dream, which is nice. Nice feeling.
I'm trying to make it inclusion instead of exclusion.
Yes.
I don't know. I think that if Pam is reading this, Terry White Miller said instead of dunking you, they should dunk Pam.
Well, that's fine. Fine.
Oh,
That's okay. I can do that.
Yeah, but would get 75 cents for that. I mean, we get big money for you.
yeah.
No, you know why I wouldn't do it? And the shock of dropping into water once in theater. It was in a stream up in Vermont, and it was washing my hair. And I got all sudden, I just wanted to dump my head in the water. I came apart. So I said, you're not going to touch me. You're not going to do that. You can do a lot of other things to me.
Okay, we'll think of something else.
All right. You think about that. You have a couple of months to think about that.
Pies in the face, I'm good with that. Whipped cream pie. Yeah,
Oh, whipped cream pie.
I would like a
pie
couple
in
of
contact.
or something like that.
Well, whatever. There was another one I didn't do because of it. It was the ice water dunking. Oh, remember that episode? We did it down the hill.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, you had the umbrella, the AOS channel.
Oh yeah.
Where you dump somebody ice water, bucket of ice water over their head. Yeah, ice water. So I challenge you to dump the ice. You know, we made millions of dollars with that. But I had an umbrella over my head and created shot the ice water. Cut me off.
Are we still on?
We're done.
No, but the microphone live. I had to cut the camera, the microphone off here. We're setting it off.
See, you thought we had nothing to talk about.
Is everybody through talking about things? I'm going to shut it off now.